the grapes are healthy. We've done a huge amount of work all through the year to make sure that the grapes are as healthy as clean as possible for the harvest. They go out of that conveyor belt onto the machine called the Diavasma Cliche. So it's essentially a machine that takes off the plastic, takes off the scores. The berries then, the grapes will drop down onto that machine, which again slightly vibrates and sorts them. They'll then drop down into that other machine that we call the cochlear. We then toss the grapes up to the top of the tank. That one will already set at 28 degrees Celsius. So red wine vinifies beautifully at 28 degrees Celsius. It takes around 5 to 6 days to turn from that grape juice into wine. A number of processes that we go through during that time. Once again, I take the temperature and sugar content morning and evening. Once I'm happy it's turned into wine, we allow the wine to rest, by which time the skins and the seeds will rise to the top, and then we have a layer of wine here. And this is a piece of work that two of the guys did this morning. We then pump the wine into another tank, which we'll use another tank for. The skins and seeds will drop down to the bottom, and thank you again to you all coming today, because you saved me from this call this morning. We then shovel the skins out into that press. And you can see that the skins, we have a pile of skins underneath the press. So what they've done is they've extracted the wine from the skins, they've pumped it into the original wine, and now what we'll do is this afternoon the guys will scoop that up into the tractor trailer, take it to one of our fields, and at the end of the harvest, the distillery comes and takes it away. So we now have what we call vinified clear wine in tank number 4, which is Merlot. We're going to start the next process, which is the malolactic fermentation. So the wine and grapes have performed an alcoholic fermentation, we take them to malolactic fermentation to render the lactic acids rather more softer, supple, more round, smoother in the mouth. It also helps for aging wine. Then probably towards the end of November, middle of November, when we've harvested all the wines and done all the malolactic fermentation, Barbara and I will sit down and we'll start to blend the wines and decide what percentages of Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, etc. that we'll put into each wine. We've pretty much got our recipe, but this is still a piece of work that we kind of review each year. Each vintage is different, but we've pretty much got the recipe for each wine. But we'll sit down and just make sure that we're both happy. So that's the blending. At the tank at the end, last year's Portuguese beer, so that's aging in stainless steel at 21 degrees Celsius. It'll stay there until we're probably ready for it. Ready to bottle maybe in April, May time next year. Ducco Minico is blended in here, so that's the second of the two super Tuscans. And we're going to pump it into oak barrels, what we're doing now, into the Baricaya, where it stays for 10 months. Before we do that, does anybody have any questions?